Greetings, and welcome to Do It All Wrong Reviews, a channel where you can gather information, see real-world tests, and listen to an honest opinion outside the scope of science and advertising. Simply stated, we compare what is advertised to what we experience. I'm your host, James York. Let's get started.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Do It All Wrong Reviews. This week, we're going to take a look at a not quite so common size of speaker that might just be the oddball that surprises people. And we're going to look at an earthquake sound TNT model T57s. This is a 5x7 speaker, which again is not your normal. Most people are 6.5s and 6x9s. So I wanted to take a second to explore this size and kind of see what they would do. So I did a little research. Earthquake is an old manufacturer that I remember from back when I was young, and they were pretty good then, so I thought I'd give them a shot. So let's open this up and see what we get. So we'll start off with some specs, and I'll post these in pics. So one thing I do like about this for our specifications and our boxes and builds that we're going to do is the shallow depth. So this comes in at a 2 5/16 inch mounting depth, which is going to make it adequate for the 1800 size builds if you so choose to put it in an 1800. That'll give you about 1 11/16 inches, if I remember right, somewhere around in there of clearance from the bottom of that box. This is a 4 ohm speaker. It has a sensitivity rating of 87 decibels. Frequency response, this is what got me on this one. It's got a low frequency response of 50 hertz. Should give us some really good mid bass. And highs up to 20,000 hertz. So with that range, we should be able to get a full range of sound out of these speakers. So first thing we got here is, looks like we've got our speaker grills in a nice protected box here, taped up. Oh joy, it's my favorite style. I hope you can hear the sarcasm of speaker grill. This is my least favorite for aesthetics. It kind of looks like, like an old fencing mask, doesn't it? So not very pleasing to the eye, but very good for protecting the speaker and sound transference. Remember, guys, when you're making these custom grills, if you put big splotches of flat things in front of here, you're killing that sound wave coming out. So you're dispersing it, which could affect your music and your sound quality. But this is a nice, sturdy, good quality speaker grill there. Let's see what else we get. What kind of goodies do we get? We get some paper thin speaker wire. We'll just trash that. Your typical screw and speed nut locks. And here we have it. For those of you at home that would like to see this one. So my initial thought is this is pretty sound quality. It's fairly thin metal, so not too thick, not too sturdy. I wouldn't say it's the best I've ever seen. Your crossover for your tweeter is mounted up high inside here. We've got a polypropylene, so that should give us some good stiff low end bass. It's got the butyl surround. It's not too stiff, but not a real loose suspension. That's a good suspension. That seems like it might do some good here. We also have 6 mounting points. I like that. So that means we're going to get a good, nice, even seal around there when we screw it down into our boxes. All the wiring and tabs and your typical hookup for the Spider seems to be just your average, nothing special. This is not going to be waterproof, as I can see down inside there, so these are not going to be good for those of you who are taking this to the lake or to the river. But overall, I like the look of it. It's not too bad at all. Let's see what it looks like with the grill here. We'll just pop that grill apart. Set that in there. And then your grill assembly snaps back in place like so. Yeah, I can't wait to give these a shot. We're going to put these, I did a little question and answer poll on the website of Built Not Bought Boombox, and I believe that the 2800 was the one that everybody chose they wanted to put this in, but I feel like that's kind of burnout. Everybody puts a 6x9 in a 2800, and there's no way that this smaller cone size is going to outdo or outperform a 6x9 in a 2800. One of the builds that I have attempted and I've seen people do is dual 6x9s in the 3800. I'm not a fan. I don't think there's enough airspace in there for the 2 6x9s, but there might be enough for 2 5x7s. So that's what we're going to do with this. We're going to pair this up with our typical 1002T amplifier at 100 watts per channel. We're going to run it off at 24 volts. We'll also test it off of a drill battery, 20 volt battery. And we're going to see how it performs in a 3800. So stay tuned. Make sure you come back and check us out, and make sure you also like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.